Welcome back, Griddle Cook Eating More. Today we're cooking a pork butt. Got the ugly drum out and we're going to do a hot and fast. Never did that on this thing. I've done one on the pellet grill. So we're going to see how this thing performs, how hot it gets. I have no idea. I haven't used it a whole lot and I've only cooked it low. So I got all my vents open at the bottom. I got everything wide open. We'll see what happens. But we're going to get this thing on and let it go. Plan is get a good crust on it once it's there. Then we'll wrap it and finish it off, hoping this will take about 5 hours. All right, let's get a thermometer in there. There we go. All right, there we go. Got that thing on. We're gonna keep this thing wide open, see how hot it gets, and then let this thing roll. Hoping around 350 I can get to, maybe more. So that's probably where I want to get. Probably 350 is kind of where I want to do it. Don't want to get super hot, and do get a kind of a sweet, zesty rub on there, so you don't want to burn the sugars and the rub. But so we'll have to be careful of that. But yeah, we're gonna let this thing go and see what happens. Bring you back when it's looking good. Alrighty, we are at about a little over 170 right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. Get this pork butt pulled off. We're going to put it in the pan. I got a pan, a little half pan aluminum pan with some apple juice in the bottom. Get it wrapped and get it back on. Get this beast up. All right, looking good. It's got a nice bark on there. So let's get this thing wrapped up. There we go. All right, we're sitting to 172. We're going to take that bad boy up to about 203 or so. Get it pulled, throw it in a cooler, let it rest, and then we're going to break into it. So we'll be back in a few hours. All right, the time has come. Got this pulled pork done. Unfortunately, I didn't put enough charcoal in my ugly drum smoker, so temps started coming down, so I had to move it out and put it in my oven to finish it off. Total cook time just a little over 6 hours. Now, if I could have kept that temp up around 350, it would probably knocked it out a little faster, but oh well, burned through the charcoal. Then I threw it in a cooler, rested it probably about 2.5 hours, so this is where we're at now. Let's take a peek. Freaking juicy, holy schmoly. The amount of juice in there. Now I only put like I don't know. I mean, it was like that high with the. It's probably only about that high with the apple juice. So it's definitely created some juice here. All right, here's the bone. So let's see. Slide that bone out. There you go. Oh boy. There we go. Clean bone pool right there. Gotta love that. I want to be able to get this thing out of the pan without it breaking apart. Let's grab some tongs. I think this is gonna fall apart here. And of course it is. So let's move this over here. See if I can get a chunk of it out. There we go. Get this other half, maybe. Look at all that juice, holy schmoly. So we know it's tender. Ain't no lie there. Let's give it a taste here. I mean, juicy, holy schmoly. Had a nice bark on it. I mean, just falling apart. All right, there you have it. Hot and fast. Most of the cook probably was around 350. The drum got up to about 375 at the highest. Closed. So I had 3 little pipe vents on the bottom. I shut 2 of them off, left the one going. It held it, then it held around 340, 350 a long time until I think it started running out of charcoal or getting low on charcoal. and just not enough, and started declining. So at that point it got under 300 degrees. Decided to screw it. I'm not gonna pull everything out and just to throw charcoal in it. Moved into the oven. Took about half hour in the oven, so just a little over 6 hours. Probably been a little faster, but this is also almost a 10-pound pork butt too, so not bad. I mean, you can't beat that time. And then it's got a nice smoke ring on it. It's juicy as hell, falling apart. I mean, come on. To me, it's just as good as cooking one, 8 to 10 hours, at 225. But that's it. I'm gonna get this shredded up. Enjoy me a little pork tonight. Be lunch for the week, and we'll probably end up doing some other stuff with it. So until next time, I am out.